Alright, so today we are on Hackerrank and the problem's name is special string again. So let us see what the problem states. So string is said to be special if either of the two conditions is met. So the two conditions that are given to us is all the characters are same or all the characters except the middle one are same. So you can see that in this string all the characters except the middle one are same. And what is given to us, a special substring is any substring of a string which meets one of these two criteria. So we have to calculate the number of special substrings in this string. So a special substring is which follows any of these two criteria. So suppose, look at this example. This is the given string. So the special strings are extracted from this string. You can see that all the individual characters all the individual characters are counted as special substring, and after that this non, you can see that the middle element is dissimilar and remaining all characters are similar. Similarly in this, and in this all the characters are same. So they all follow one of the two conditions, that is why they are considered as a special substring. So what we need to do, we need to calculate the number of special substrings in a string and we need to return that value. And this is the problem, I guess. Yeah, nothing else. So you can see the example cases. Suppose this is the example given to us. So you can see that the special palindromic substrings of S is this. Okay, so the total number is 10. So that's why the output is 10. So how we are going to do it? Let us just simply see the explanation part first. I have taken two example cases that were given to us in the problem, and the first one will be where all the characters are same, and the second one will contain the special strings such that the center element is different. Okay, so let us just quickly see how we are going to solve this. So we'll iterate through the given string. Okay, and I have taken this variable repeat that will calculate that how many elements that it is repeated how many times. Okay, and first of all I will initialize my answer as the length of the string. So the length of string is 4. So initially my answer will be 4, as the minimum number of special strings inside a string will be the length of the string. Okay, the minimum will be 4 if string is given to us of length 4. So let's start iterating. So firstly we are at this character. Okay, so we will move forward and we will check whether the current element, whether the character at I is same as character at I plus 1. So if such is the case, yes, this is the case, then we will increment our repeat and we will move to the next element. So this is the case, the next element is similar, so same, so we will increment our repeat, and now we are at this A. Okay, so again the next element is same, so incrementing repeat and moving forward. Now we are at here and the next element is also same, so we will increment repeat, and so we are at last element and we can't check any further. So after iterating through this array whole, we know that our repeat has a value of 3. So now we will be using one formula, that is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So what this formula will give us, this formula will give us the total number of special strings that can be made from this much repeats. So this will be clear once you calculate it. So 3 into 4 by 2, that is 6. So it is giving output as 6. So we will simply add it here and the answer is 10. So we will return this, and this 6 you can see here, the string was this. So the number of special strings in this, if you look at the number of special strings of length 4, so this is the one string. Okay, I can write it here or I can show you. this is the of length 4. Now if you talk about length 3, 1 and 2, okay, so these two of length 3, one of length 4, and how many strings will be there of length 2? 1, 2 and 3. So you can see that of length 4 there will be one string, of length 3 there will be two string, and of length 2 there will be 3 strings. So the total is 6, and we have already added the number of characters of string. So that was 4, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So in this manner we will deal with the string that will contain all similar letters. And let us see the second case now. So in this case we will be taking a pointer, okay, this is also a variable, and I will tell you what we are going to check. Okay, so how we are going to deal with this? So what we will check whether the character at I plus pointer is equals to character at I minus 1. So it is basically checking that whether if we are at this element, whether the next and the previous element are same or not. So if it is same, then we can say that yeah, we have encountered a special string. So let us see how we are going to solve this. So we are at first index, so we can't access the previous value, so we will move forward. So now we are at this S, okay, so at this S, what we will check whether the character at I plus pointer, so I is here, plus 1 we will do. So yeah, A is equals to the previous character, yes, and also the character at the previous index is equals to the character at I minus pointer. So yes, this condition satisfies. So as soon as we hit this, we know that this is a special string. You can see that the middle element is different and remaining characters are same. So we will increment the answer, and we will increment our pointer too. So pointer is 2 now, and so now with SS center we will again check whether the character at I plus pointer, that is I is here, plus pointer, that is S. So if S is equals to A, no, S is not equals to A, so we will move forward and we will set our pointer to 1 again. Okay, so I hope this is a bit clear now how we are going to do this. So our pointer is again 1 now, and we are at this A now. So again you can see that the character at I plus pointer, that is S, is equals to the previous element. So yes, this is also a special string. So incrementing this and incrementing the pointer is 2 now. So from A, check whether I plus pointer, that is 2. If D is equals to S, no, D is not equal to S. Okay, so we have to move forward. Okay, so we move forward and we are at this S now. Okay, and pointer is again 1. So we will check whether the next element is equals to the previous element, no, and now we are at the last element, so we can't access any further. So this will be our answer, that is 7. So I guess this will be clear to you now. And one thing that I know, that in the input cases we will be given a combination of these two strings. Like there can be a string that includes both of the cases. We will write the while loops for both the cases, and the given string will automatically calculate the answer. For this you can look at the coding part and things will be clear to you. Okay, so let us just simply code it now. So first of all, I'll take a long answer that we will be returning as our answer. So I'll be initializing it with the length of the string. Okay, after that what we need to do is we need to simply iterate through the array. Alright, and after coming out of this loop we'll be returning our answer, and inside this loop I will be simply writing for the two cases that I explained. So for the first case I have to check the repetitions, so repeat as 0, and while I plus 1 must be less than s dot length for not going out of bounds, and if the character at I is same as the next element at I plus 1, then we have to increment our repeat and also our I. Okay, and after coming out of this loop, simply adding the number of special strings with the help of that formula that was repeat into repeat plus 1 divided by 2. So in this way, for the similar characters this was the case, and now for the special string that has different middle element and remaining all the characters are same. Okay, after this case, time for the second type of special strings. So for that we had defined a variable named as pointer, and okay, so while I minus pointer must be greater than or equal 0 and I plus pointer must be less than the string length, and checking whether the next element is equal to the previous element. So s dot character at I plus pointer should be equal to s dot character at I minus 1, and similar for the I minus pointer. P would be small here, yep, and s dot character at I minus pointer, this should also be equal to the I minus 1. So yeah, if this is the case, what we simply need to do, simply increment our answer and increment pointer. So yeah, this was pretty much it, and even though explaining it was a bit tough, okay, but I think I have explained it pretty well. Let's just run this code now. Compilation error, okay, missed the symbol, length, yeah, here, parenthesis, okay, now it should work. Yep, sample test case is passed. Let's just submit it. Oh, this looks too good, all the test cases are passed. So yeah, that was pretty much it, and I hope that I was clear all the way. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.